What's going on, ladies and gents? Cerebro here for T3G, and today we're going to do another keyboard review. And we're working with the blackweb wireless touch keyboard. And we got this at Walmart, and I believe this is their actual in-house kind of store brand of technology. So I wanted to give it a try. I like that it had the touchpad on there for the mouse because I was building that media center PC, so I wanted to have something that was a little more desktop keyboard, as well as portable and compact. So I went with this guy. I believe it was like 20 bucks, pretty straightforward, cheap, and I wanted to see what was going on. So now the first thing I will say about this is that it is actually pretty compact. It is about the size of, about the width of like a 15-inch laptop keyboard. It has the flat keys like most laptops do these days. The travel on the keys is pretty long. It's higher than I'd like it to be, so it's not as sensitive as I want. I've missed some letters while typing because I'm typing with one hand, so I'm not really giving it a full press, and you really kind of have to with this keyboard. The one thing I will say is that the touchpad is primarily left click only, so if you need to right click, if you need to do anything really involved in Windows, you've got to familiarize yourself with these function keys. The way they've got it set up here is they've got the control key and the Windows button as the left and right click, and you've got to hold down the function key to do that. So you kind of left click, right click, and that's where it kind of gets annoying. So you're doing this over here to move, and then left click, right click. Now, after a while, if you're kind of semi-ambidextrous, I guess, you do get used to it. So I'm pretty quick with this now. After using it for about probably maybe a month and a half, 2 months. So it's pretty user-friendly once you get used to it. But off the bat, it is something to kind of get used to because you can really just tap and that's it. There's no like click to hold or anything like that. It doesn't really work. Now it does have some media keys, which is all important for me for a media keyboard, a media center keyboard. So I've got your play pause, you've got forward and next volume controls, as well as the search button and a settings button, which is meant for Windows 8 and now Windows 10. The one interesting thing I found about this keyboard is that it does have a 00 key. For those of you who don't know, 00 key was used way back in the day on the old clackety-clack keyboards for really strictly for financial reasons, to put that 00, like for $50.00, as opposed to doing one keyboard or one keystroke. As opposed to doing two keystrokes, you do one keystroke, so it's faster. It's for data entry. So it's really interesting to me that it's on this this is a media center keyboard. It's meant to be really, as you can see by all the media controls and everything like that, it's really compact. So this isn't gonna be a data entry keyboard. I just thought it was like an interesting little fun factoid. Now on the back is where you have all your connectivity. So under the battery cover, you've got the actual little micro USB adapter. It sits in there pretty well. It's kind of loose, so it's missing that like little foam pad that most things have to keep things in place. You can hear it, but once it's plugged in, it's not really a big deal. You've got your on and off button here and a connect button, which is nice. So if you lose connection with the adapter, you just press that connect button and it's going to reattach to the adapter. I've actually had it on the entire time, so this is the first time I've turned it off, primarily because it's not even showing the button because it's not connected, but primarily because I unplugged it, so I didn't want the light to stay red, because once it's disconnected, once it's unplugged, the indicator light here is red and it's just showing constant red, which is annoying. So if I turn it back on, maybe I killed the battery. But basically for the last month and a half of semi-frequent use, it's been powered on. It goes to sleep when it's not being used, so no big deal. It's still on the original set of the batteries that it comes with. So it comes with Energizer batteries, which is nice. Usually they'll throw in something off-brand, but they did a pretty good job with that. But overall, I think this is a really good buy. Especially for the 20 bucks. If you need something portable, something small, even either to take with you somewhere or just something for like a media center build in your home, something that's going to be easily put away. It's pretty thin. I'd say probably overall with the battery about an inch and a half at the max. So it's not a thick, you know, thing. You can probably put it under a coffee table, probably under your couch too. I mean, actually, I'm almost certain you can put it under a couch. So it's one of those things that it can be out of the way and there and useful when you need it. So I think definitely this is a good buy. Like I said, it was at Walmart. I've seen it at 2 different Walmarts, so I presume this is their store brand, and it was about 20 bucks. So I would definitely pick that up. Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason not to unless you're not a huge fan of kind of learning this new control scheme with the right click and left click. But it's definitely got my vote. I mean, I don't see any reason not to get something like this for, you know, like a media center build. That's pretty much everything I had to say on this. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you have any questions on this keyboard or anything else, drop them down below. As always, I've been Cerebro for T3G. Signing off.